Okay, first question is out of all of the 50 states, what do you think Utah ranks in women's equality?
Man. Well, I've lived in Utah my whole life. I'm gonna guess. I'll say 30.
Okay, what if I told you it was 50?
Are you serious?
I promise.
Oh my, that's terrible.
Yeah, why do you think that is? If you had to guess.
I guess just my experience of being in high school and college, I can tell that just guys aren't very respectful to women.
Okay, cool. Second question is, does it bother you if a trans person uses the bathroom that they identify with?
No.
Okay. And so currently in the Utah legislature, they're trying to pass a bill that would make it illegal for trans people to use the bathroom they identify with.
Mm-hmm.
What is your response to that, or what would you say to them in response to it?
I think one of the best options. I mean, even here on campus, there's a few men's and women's bathrooms, and then just the ones that are private that you can go in. I think that's probably the best option. That's what I would think.
Okay, cool. Last question is, would you consider yourself to be more pro-life or pro-choice?
Pro-life.
Okay. And follow-up to that is, do you support more Ukraine or Russia?
I don't agree with what Putin is doing. I think all war is bad. I think we should just be happy with what we have, and just put aside our differences and love one another. So I'm praying that the conflict there can stop, and I hope that that Ukraine and Russia can heal their relations. So Ukraine.
Okay. And what about Israel or Palestine?
Honestly, I need to look in the news more. I should be more involved. I don't know much about it.
Sure.
But same thing. I just hope that it can be resolved.
Okay. And then do you support universal health care, do you think, or what?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay, cool. That's all I have for you.
Cool, man.
Okay. The first question is, out of all of the 50 states, what do you think Utah is ranked for women's equality?
I would honestly assume pretty low. I've lived here for most of my life.
Sure.
So on the lower end, probably.
Yeah.
Specifically, maybe lower 30s.
Okay. What if I told you it was 50?
I honestly wouldn't be super surprised growing up here. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Second question is, does it bother you if a trans person uses the bathroom that they identify with?
No. Not at all. I have many friends and family who are, and whatever they're comfortable with is what I agree with.
And so currently in the Utah House and Senate, they're trying to pass a bill that would make it illegal for trans people to use the bathroom that they identify with. What would you say, or what is your response to that, or what would you say to the people trying to pass that legislation?
For me, I'd say it's super important for them to understand perspective. Looking at it from their point of view, I feel like a lot of people in the legislation lack a lot of empathy.
Sure.
So I feel like becoming more educated on all of the kind of trials and tribulations that go with being transgender before passing a super discriminating kind of cutoff law. So I feel like that would be the first place to start for that.
Cool. All right, sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Okay. What was my question? Okay, first question was. What the fuck is my question? Hold on. So sorry.
You're all good.
Oh, okay. I remember. Okay. So, out of all of the 50 states, what do you think Utah is ranked in women equality?
Woman equality?
Yes.
I mean, I'm Canadian, so I'm not too knowledgeable on the United States, but I know it's a red state, so I'd probably put it kind of in the 30s maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
What if I told you it was 50?
It was 50. Holy shit.
Out of 50.
That's news to me, yeah.
Okay, cool. Second question is, does it bother you if a trans person was to use the bathroom that they identified with?
No, it's fine by me. I mean, everybody needs to use the bathroom, and I don't care what you identify as. It's not a problem to me, and if you say you're a man and you need to use the man's bathroom, then it's fine by me.
Cool. And what would you say? So currently in the Utah legislature, they're trying to pass a bill that would make it illegal for trans people to use the bathroom that they identify with.
Yeah.
What would you say to the legislators that are trying to pass that bill?
I'm not exactly sure what I'd say to them. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not a politician.
Okay.
I'm just a
Yeah.
college student.
Cool.
I
And
would
you don't
just
have to have
tell
a
them that I
response.
don't really agree with them, and I don't see it as very progressive.
Cool.
But I'd also try and understand their purpose of passing that legislature.
Okay. Dope. That's all. Okay. First question is, out of all 50 states, what do you think Utah is ranked for women's equality?
Probably not in the top 10. I would say mid-20s maybe.
Okay. What if I told you it was 50th? What's your
Yeah.
reaction to that?
Like, I expected some of that, but
Okay.
it's still a lot lower.
Okay. Gotcha. What made you expect that?
Just mostly the church and being just
Right.
around all that centralized area.
Okay. Cool. Second question is, do you see color?
You,
Like, in regard to race, rather.
I think so. I don't. I think. Yes.
Okay. Should we see color?
Well, I mean, wait. Does that mean? I'm sorry. I'm
No,
a
it's
little
okay.
confused on what that means.
No, yeah. So, like, in this sense where it's like, we see, like, it's kind of like a phrase where people say see color as in, like, recognize, like some people think we shouldn't use race as a descriptor of ourselves, and that there's, like, one big human race rather than, like, that there's black people, white people, Asian people, etc.
Well, I mean, it kind of depends. If you feel like it's part of your identity, then you should be able to. And I guess sometimes it's just geologically correct.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, cool. Last question is, would it bother you if, like, a trans person used the bathroom that they identified with?
No. 'Cause I have a non-binary sibling. They just kind of use whatever bathroom they want to feel like. And if it's not really my place to say where they can or cannot go to the bathroom.
Right. There's a bill currently in the Utah legislature that would make it illegal to do so. What would you say to the legislators trying to pass that bill about that?
I would say they shouldn't be able to do that. It's not fair for the people it affects, and it's not their place to say anything.
Cool. All right, sweet. Thank you. Okay, first question is, what do you think, out of all 50 states, what do you think Utah is ranked in women's equality?
I'm going to guess it's not very high.
It's not.
I'd say like 42, that's my guess.
Okay, pretty good guess. It's 50. It's 50.
close.
Close, yes. So it's 50. Why do you think it's 50? Like, why do you automatically go to the bottom?
I don't know, I just hear what people say and stuff, and it just makes me vibes, I guess.
Okay, cool. Second question is, what do you think? Do you see color, and should we see color, like within like the regards of race?
I think it's important to take aspects from both the sort of approaches, I guess, to like acknowledge that there's disparities and that sort of thing.
Okay.
While also like treating everyone like you'd want to like in a personal sense, like you don't like treating everyone how you'd want to be treated, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And then last question is, okay. Would you be bothered, or are you bothered by like a trans person using the bathroom that they identify with?
No, I don't really care.
So you think it'd be fine if like a trans woman uses a woman bathroom?
Yeah, I mean, don't impact me, so I don't care.
Dope. Okay, sweet. Thank you.